Welcome to Texting with the Frontline. We are so very excited to have you here. The Frontline is a new campaign for Movement for Black Lives, Electoral Justice Project, and the Working Families Party to build a movement to defend our communities, our rights, and our votes before, during, and after the election. We're connecting thousands of volunteers with voters to overcome suppression, prepare to turn out on Election Day, and prepare together for whatever scenario comes next. You will all be a huge component of making that happen. With COVID-19 preventing us from going out and traditionally door knocking, we're getting out the vote digitally and remotely by making calls and sending texts. If you haven't signed the pledge yet, be sure to head to thefrontline.org. Again, that's THEFRONTLINE.org, and share it with everyone you know. At the Frontline, we use two main tools: Slack, which is our digital campaign headquarters, and Spoke, the tool we use to send messages to voters. In this video, we'll briefly go over signing up for these tools. Your first step to texting with the Frontline is to join Slack. Click the link in the slide if you haven't already joined Slack. You will be taken to the Working Families Party and Frontline Slack workplace. If you're on a computer, you're going to see the two channels here. These are like the foyer for our digital campaign headquarters. The first one is Introduce Yourself, which is a channel for many groups texting. It will look like this. You'll see a list of instructions, which include a link to our community agreements. Please take a minute to read and review those, as they're very important to our community. You will also see a channel called Frontline Welcome. If you've made it this far, you're in the home stretch. Here is where you'll see Frontline specific instructions. You'll want to read the community agreements, take the quiz, and register for a texting shift. You'll also see instructions for election defenders, and if you're interested in plugging into that, please click those links. If you haven't used Slack before, please watch this video, which will walk you through step by step. And remember, you can always ask for help in Slack or by emailing info@thefrontline.org. Now that you've made it to the Frontline Welcome channel, please do these three things. You want to go ahead and review the community agreements. At the Frontline, we're working to build a better world, and that starts right here in our digital campaign office on Slack. Take the new texter quiz. You'll learn the basics of texting with us, and at the very end is the link you'll need to get to the texting channel in Slack, or the inner rooms of our digital campaign headquarters. Finally, you want to go ahead and sign up for some texting shifts. You can always drop in and text, but it's even way better when you sign up. Once you finish the quiz, you'll get a link to the Frontline Texters channel. You will never need to go back to Frontline Welcome, so if you want to leave that channel, you can. No matter what kind of device you use to text, please keep the Frontline Texters channel open, either in another tab in your internet browser or in the Slack app. In the Frontline Texters channel, you get all kinds of information, such as your join link, the link you'll need to start texting in Spoke, help with your text conversations from experienced volunteers and staff, and important announcements. Look for the @here or the @channel tags from staff to help guide you. So now you're in Slack. You need to get to our other tool, Spoke. To this, look for an announcement from a staff member or volunteer with a link that looks like this. It's highlighted in orange here. So if you come after the link has been announced, you can also find it by clicking the pin at the top of the Slack channel. We try to make it very available to you, but again, reach out if you need help in Slack, or if you're attending a text party. We're here to help, and so the volunteers and staff members are available to send this link to you if you cannot find it, but this is what it looks like. The first time you click a join link, you'll need to create an account with Spoke. After that, you can just go ahead and log in. To create your account, you want to click Sign Up. Fill in your email address, create a password, enter a first and last name, and a cell phone number. Your cell phone number is required, but voters are never going to see it. And you're going to go ahead and agree to the terms of service and click Sign Up. Once you sign up, you'll be able to start sending texts by clicking the Start Texting button. We'll go over this in more detail in the next video. So you're now familiar with Slack, which is our digital campaign office, and Spoke, which is how we're going to be reaching texters. And so there are going to be more videos that will provide you with a little more detail and some more context to help you along the way. But you're prepared and we're ready to do this.